YouTube video. Welcome to our channel Treasure Coin Talk. Hold on tight, treasure hunters, because what looks like ordinary pocket change could actually be worth a fortune. In today's video, we're diving into the world of rare Australian coins, specifically the jaw-dropping 1976 50-cent piece with a superimposed value marking that could be hiding in your spare change right now. Some of these coins are selling for tens of thousands, even hundreds of thousands of dollars. If you've got old coins lying around, you might just be sitting on a gold mine. Let's uncover the secrets behind these millionaire-making coins. Don't blink, you won't want to miss this. Let's get started. Australia's coinage history is filled with stunning surprises, but few captivate the imagination quite like the elusive and highly valuable 1976 50-cent coin featuring a superimposed or doubled value marking. These are not your everyday pocket change. These are anomalies, the result of rare minting errors that transformed ordinary coins into sought-after treasures. In the grand world of numismatics, what elevates a coin's value beyond comprehension isn't just its age or design. It's what went wrong during its creation. In the case of the 1976 50-cent coin, some examples bear a rare flaw where the denomination 50 appears ghosted, doubled, or partially restruck, and this quirk has made them glittering prizes for collectors around the globe. Although millions of 50-cent coins were minted in 1976, most were struck flawlessly and continue to circulate without fanfare. But a handful escaped the Royal Australian Mint with this incredible visual anomaly, an error caused by a die clash, misalignment, or improper striking pressure. The result? A faint but unmistakable doubling effect on the face value, sometimes with the number 50 appearing blurred, echoed, or elevated. While a casual glance may miss it, a trained eye sees a ticket to wealth. These minting mishaps were never meant to exist, and their scarcity has led to skyrocketing prices in private sales and auctions. Even more thrilling is the reality that many of these coins still lie buried in dusty drawers, forgotten coin jars, and piggy banks across the country, just waiting to be discovered. What sets these rare 1976 50-cent error coins apart is not just their flaw, but the mystery surrounding them. No official record confirms how many were mistakenly produced, and this uncertainty only fuels the coin's legend. Some numismatists believe these error coins were the product of experimental strikes or transitional dies, a process where minting tools meant for different years or denominations were incorrectly used. This kind of crossover is a jackpot in coin collecting. The less certainty there is about how many exist, the higher the potential value. In a field where scarcity is king, and anomalies are like gold, these misprinted 1976 coins have taken on near-mythic status. The most staggering part? Some of these coins are reportedly fetching tens of thousands to even hundreds of thousands of dollars, depending on condition and clarity of the error. In some exceptional cases, if the coin is in proof condition, a specially struck version meant for collectors, or features multiple layers of doubling or additional striking errors, its price can enter six-figure territory. And that's just the beginning. In rare coin markets, once an item reaches legendary status, prices inflate based on demand from global collectors. Serious investors are increasingly turning their attention to coins like these, not just for hobby, but as lucrative assets in their portfolios. The idea that a 50-cent coin could be worth more than luxury cars or a small home isn't fantasy. It's a proven reality in high-end coin collecting circles. What makes this even more mind-bending is the notion that such wealth can hide in plain sight. Regular Australians, without even realizing it, may be in possession of coins that could change their financial futures. With each passing year, as more of these rare coins are found and locked into private collections, the supply dwindles, and the remaining coins become even more precious. The chance of discovering a coin worth $50,000 or more among your loose change is small, yes, but real. And that slim chance, fueled by real examples and historic sales, is what drives the thrill of the hunt. The only way to know is to look closely. Oh, how do you know if your 1976 50-cent coin is valuable? The devil is in the detail. The 50 should show signs of being superimposed, echoed, or ghosted. Sometimes it may appear thicker, shadowed, or even have a faint second outline just beneath or beside the primary numeral. In addition, check for uneven surfaces, off-center strikes, or inconsistent font thickness across the coin's face. These seemingly minor flaws could be indicators of a significant error coin. For collectors, it's not about perfection, it's about perfect imperfection, and the rarer the flaw, the higher the demand. With the global coin market hotter than ever, especially thanks to online auctions and international buyers, coins like the 1976 50-cent error variant are commanding global attention. Collectors from the US, Europe, and Asia are diving into the Australian rare coin scene with wallets wide open, and with this comes fierce competition. Australia, once a quiet contender in the numismatic world, is now a powerhouse for rare coin discoveries. As stories circulate of people selling one old coin for the price of a new car, or even an entire property, it's no wonder that more Australians are now checking their coins with magnifying glasses and renewed excitement. So, if you're holding on to old coins, especially those from the 1970s, don't rush to spend them. You could be holding a masterpiece of monetary history, a simple silver-hued coin minted nearly 50 years ago, now worth a life-changing fortune. The 1976 50-cent coin with a superimposed denomination is more than just a collector's item. It's a symbol of the unexpected value hiding in the mundane. What seems like small change could, quite literally, be your golden ticket. And now we describe the details of Australian 50-cent 1997 coin. Hidden away in the pockets and drawers of everyday Australians could lie a fortune, disguised as a humble 50-cent piece. While most coins jingle around with minimal thought, some rare bicentennial Australian 50-cent coins from 1997 have become the silent millionaires of the numismatic world. These seemingly ordinary coins have developed a mythical status among collectors, with certain specimens commanding mind-blowing prices far beyond their face value. You might just be sitting on a small metallic treasure trove without even realizing it, and what seems like a trivial piece of change could be your ticket to unimaginable wealth. The 1997 Australian 50-cent coin isn't widely known for any special edition at first glance, but specific mintage anomalies, misstrikes, and ultra-rare proof issues have sparked intense interest from numismatists around the globe. One of the key reasons why these coins fetch astronomical prices is due to their extreme scarcity. In a market driven by rarity and demand, even a minor variation or mint error can catapult the value of a coin from cents to millions. Imagine a coin where the Queen's profile is double-struck or where the coat of arms is slightly off-center. Such details turn a common coin into a collector's grail. To fully grasp the explosive value these coins can hold, one must understand the backdrop of Australian bicentennial commemorations. Although 1988 marked the major bicentennial of European settlement, later years continued to honor various 200-year milestones, such as institutions or events from 1797. Coins minted to align with those legacies often carry commemorative weight, but when coupled with production quirks or limited release numbers, they become immensely desirable. A rare 1997 specimen, if part of a limited collector's proof set or exhibiting a minting flaw, could be worth tens or even hundreds of thousands of dollars at auction. Perhaps the most astonishing part of this coin craze is that many of these treasures are still in circulation or tucked away in private drawers, unknown to their owners. Some coins may have slightly thicker edges, different alloys, or even mysterious die markings that distinguish them from standard circulation pieces. Collectors are constantly scouring second-hand stores, coin shows, and online marketplaces for these elusive coins, often willing to pay life-changing sums to add them to their collections. The difference between a $1 coin and a $1 million marvel? A tiny imperfection or forgotten detail only the trained eye can catch. It's not just hardcore collectors who are in on the hunt. Ordinary people have stumbled across these golden geese in the most unexpected ways, finding them in old purses, inherited coin jars, or mixed into change from a local store. Some have unknowingly spent them, unaware of the staggering value they gave away for a packet of gum. There are stories of savvy buyers on eBay or Facebook Marketplace who purchased bulk coin lots and discovered rare bicentennial 50-cent pieces worth tens of thousands inside. The dream of finding a fortune in your coin jar is real, and it happens more often than you'd think. While these coins may look identical to others at first glance, their real power lies in their historical and monetary significance. Australia's coin history is filled with undervalued pieces that later soared in price once collectors realized their rarity. Just like the 1930 penny or the 2000 mule dollar, the 1997 bicentennial 50-cent coin has carved a niche in this elite group. Some of the rarest versions never made it to general circulation, intended only for government sets or as presentation pieces. A few escaped into the public domain, and today, they're hunted like the crown jewels of Australian currency. Experts in the field say we are just beginning to scratch the surface of which coins from the 1990s will ultimately become the next million-dollar marvels. The increasing interest in coin collecting, both in Australia and worldwide, has driven prices to record highs. Auction houses are now regularly featuring Australian coins that fetch prices once only associated with ancient Roman relics or early American mintings. As the market matures and collectors compete for scarcity, the value of these rare 1997 50-cent pieces is only expected to rise, especially if preserved in pristine, uncirculated condition. So, what does this mean for you? If you have any 50-cent coins from 1997, it's time to look at them with new eyes. Don't just assume they're pocket change. Inspect them closely. Look for differences in shine, thickness, design alignment, or any unusual markings. A single discovery could be the break you've been waiting for, the lightning bolt that turns your financial life upside down in the best possible way. These aren't just coins, they're potential jackpots. In a world where fortunes can rise overnight, the right coin in the right hand could change your destiny forever. And at last we describe the details of Australian 50-cent coin. This is very valuable coin in Australian history and the vast and fascinating world of numismatics. Few coins have captured the imagination of collectors and investors quite like the rare Australian 50-cent coins from the early 1980s, especially those linked to bicentennial themes. Among these, the 1983 coins stand out as enigmatic treasures that continue to spark rumors of unimaginable worth. While these coins were originally minted for standard circulation, certain rare versions and minting anomalies have skyrocketed in value, creating a frenzy among collectors. The very idea that a coin casually sitting in a drawer could be worth tens of thousands, or even millions, has stirred a wave of excitement across Australia and beyond. These are not merely old coins, they are potential gold mines hiding in plain sight. The 1983 50-cent piece, in particular, has achieved near-mythical status due to its extremely low mintage in uncirculated and proof sets and the absence of general circulation coins. Number 50-cent coins dated 1983 were officially released into public hands, making any that appear in everyday life deeply suspicious, or incredibly rare. This has created a sense of mystery and allure around the coin, especially among those who believe that rare specimens may have slipped through the cracks of official distribution. If you happen to find a 1983 50-cent coin, especially one with sharp details, no signs of wear, and strong edging, you might be holding on to a truly rare piece of history that could fetch a jaw-dropping sum. What elevates the intrigue even further is the confusion surrounding so-called bicentennial 50-cent coins. While Australia's official bicentenary was celebrated in 1988 to mark 200 years since the first fleet's arrival, some collectors and sellers refer to earlier commemorative coins from the 1980s as bicentennial in nature due to their historical themes and rare minting. This blend of confusion and anticipation has created a market ripe with speculation and discovery. Coins with dual dates, odd finishes, or misprints from this era, especially those from the Royal Australian Mint's limited sets, are often hunted down like treasure, and the right piece can bring in offers worth more than the average home. But what truly drives the astronomical value of these coins is scarcity combined with condition. Numismatic value depends heavily on the coin's grade, and the top dollar is reserved for coins in mint state or proof condition. A flawless 1983 50-cent piece with unique characteristics, such as a double strike, off-center print, or rare finish, can spark bidding wars at auctions. Some collectors have paid tens of thousands, and rumors even circulate of private sales in the 6- or 7-figure range. These are not just coins, they're portable, historical assets. If verified by expert graders, a single coin could potentially change your financial future overnight. Adding to their legendary status, these rare coins are often surrounded by hearsay, collector forums buzzing with finds, and listings on private marketplaces with shocking price tags. Stories of people unknowingly sitting on small fortunes have gone viral, sparking a renewed interest in digging through old coin jars, inherited collections, or forgotten drawer clutter. The thrill of the hunt is real, because when it comes to rare coins, lightning does strike for ordinary people. And sometimes, that little silver polygon you find in your change could be a gateway to luxury and wealth beyond your wildest imagination. Coin dealers and collectors frequently caution that not every old coin is valuable, but when it comes to the mysterious 1983 50-cent coin, the odds shift dramatically. Even replica versions or coins with similar appearances get snapped up quickly, such as the demand and allure of this collectible. The precise composition, weight, and striking style of authentic pieces are key factors in assessing value. Genuine 1983 50-cent coins from uncirculated sets, especially those still in their original packaging, are seen as prized possessions. Some of the highest value coins have been found not in lavish collections, but in forgotten folders, estate sales, or random bulk lots. That's the magic. They can hide in the most ordinary places. What makes these coins even more compelling is the growing awareness and interest in alternative assets. In a world where inflation chips away at savings, investors are increasingly turning to collectibles, including rare coins, as stores of value. Owning a piece of tangible, historical currency offers both a hedge against economic uncertainty and a unique bragging right. Imagine passing down not just money, but a slice of Australian history worth millions. These rare 1983 50-cent coins have become symbolic of more than just monetary value. They represent the thrill of discovery, national pride, and the timeless allure of hidden fortune. If you're lucky enough to have inherited coin collections from parents or grandparents, or you're a casual coin collector with old jars full of pre-decimal and decimal currency, now is the time to start looking. The value of rare Australian bicentennial and commemorative coins is only increasing as time passes and availability drops. Professional grading services can authenticate and grade your coins, potentially unlocking life-changing value. It's not just fantasy, it's documented fact that some of these coins, once dismissed as pocket change, now trade hands for eye-watering amounts. So before you spend that shiny old 50-cent piece, take a closer look. It might just be your ticket to a whole new life. In the end, the story of the 1983 rare Australian 50-cent coins is one of mystery, rarity, and wild potential. It's a reminder that sometimes the smallest things, forgotten in drawers, dropped in change trays, overlooked in collections, hold the biggest surprises. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a curious newcomer, the hunt for these coins is a thrilling adventure that could lead to incredible fortune. Don't underestimate the power of history tucked inside a silver coin. Your next discovery might not just be rare, it might be priceless. And thanks for watching our video and subscribe our YouTube channel Treasure Coin Talk.